Good morning, friends. It is beautiful this morning. There's a kitty yelling at me that she's not outside with me, and I am thoroughly enjoying the chill in the air. I was driving around yesterday and may or may not have seen some aspen leaves that were going decidedly gold, so that's special. Yay, fall. It's not fall yet, we still have all of August, but the moisture that we've gotten over the last couple of days has shifted the way it feels. And I, for one, am a big fan of shifts and transitions and changes. What you got for us this morning? I know that sometimes transition and change is hard because we are spirit beings having a human experience, and our human bodies and our meat suits in general, that's way too many, don't deal well with change. Change is uncomfortable, it's new, and often new things feel icky even if they're great because it's new. And we tend to stay stuck in situations that are not serving us and are not good for us because we are scared of the change. That's too many. So if you are finding yourself in a season of change and transition, be kind to yourself. Okay, 2. I'll take 2. So we got Judgment in the reverse and the 8 of Pentacles. When you can move out of a space where you are judging what is happening in your existence and where you are judging and trying to control outcomes, we need to trust that the right things will happen, that the correct portions of us will come forward, that Spirit has our back. We would like to be able to control outcomes, but that's not always an option. I got the 5 of Cups in the reverse. So when you can move out of the space where you want to be able to control things and where you want to be able to have some say in how things play out, and when you can just sit solid in yourself and know that no matter what happens externally, that you have got you. That is the most important thing. That is what your experience here on this 3D realm with this 3D body is all about. You are here to discover all that the good and all of the strength that you hold. I don't think that you give yourself fully credit for just how incredibly strong you are. I think you tend to get really stuck in this energy where you are watching things go down the drain. And if that is where we are focusing our energy, that is what we will see. But it's really important to So Spirit is saying that this is you leaving this energy. That for a very long time you were stuck in this energy where you were just always looking at the loss and you were just always looking at where you were lacking and where things were not going the way that they needed to. That you need to sit solid and strong in yourself to know that you have the ability to move out of this. There's a lot of blue and green in the cards this morning. But here in the center is the light and the color. You are the light and the color in your own world. You don't need the external validation. You don't need the external encouragement. It's great when we get it, but you don't need that because you have moved out of this place where you are doubting yourself and into a space of being solid in yourself and knowing what you need and being your own light. And you have moved out of the place where you were doubting and where you were only seeing the lack, and you have moved into this space where you acknowledge and understand that what you are creating in this energy is going to be enough to provide for you always. physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, all of the things. You have moved out of the space where you were blocking yourself. Because oftentimes that's what this judgment in reverse is telling me. That for a very long time you were sitting in this space of judgment where you were looking at who you wanted to be and not fully being that person because you were concerned about what the thoughts of other people and the opinions of other people. And in case you needed the reminder this morning, that's none of your fucking business. The opinions of others, the thoughts of others, the feelings of others. Like, yes, be aware of the feelings of other people, but those are not your responsibility. That dang cat is in there getting the fucking spider plants because I didn't bring her out here with me. Anyway. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. You need to look back appreciatively and lovingly at the life that you have lived and created. It might not have always looked how you wanted it to, but now that you have moved out of a space where you are no longer judging yourself and where you are no longer stuck in lack and stuck in loss, it gives you the space to be able to look past the things that you maybe didn't like as much and honor them because they got you to where you are today. You have this spirit team who's been with you along the way. And as you have matured, you have learned to recognize and appreciate them. So continue to stand strong in yourself. Continue to not doubt your thoughts and feelings. Continue to not be hindered by the opinions of others. Stand strong in yourself. You're pretty fucking badass. Link in the bio to do the things. I will never reach out to you, so don't get scammed. If you want a reading or a guidance session or Reiki or tarot or any of the things, link is in my bio and it will take you to my website, which is the only way to book with me. Stand solid in yourself. Know that the life that you created and the steps along the way have gotten you to where you are today. And sitting in that strength and that knowledge is what is going to carry you farther. So be kind to my friend.